So Clifford, let's talk Australian dollar specifically because, we had calls below that 70-cent mark. We have now drifted, as you said, back up towards the 73-cent mark. So where do we start when we want to trade this pair at the moment, given that range that we have seen over the past few days?
Well, every market has a zag, and this is the big zag for this downtrend for the Australian dollar. I think the target is still 70 cents. I think it can drift to 68, but that is a really interesting formation there. That's the 2-hourly chart, and we can see the market pushing up still, but not with the same enthusiasm it had earlier. And I think it's looking tired already before we get into the Jackson Hole period. On the day, there could be a knee-jerk spike to the upside for the Aussie, should Jerome Powell say something startling. But otherwise, I think it is going to settle, and even such a move would be rejected. And the Aussie is going to sort of edge sideways here to begin to fall again. So I think really watching for a break of that support level that's not too far away there would definitely see the Aussie resuming its downtrend in earnest.
Yeah, well, let's zoom out then and have a look at a chart on a bigger time frame there. As you can see, that V shape looks pretty small on that downward trend as we zoom out. How important is it to make sure that you're looking at different time frames when it comes to charts?
Well, you've really got to start, stepping back a bit further and gradually zoom in. So you have a feeling for how this market behaves, any particular market behaves over the long term, because every market has its own character. And this rally here looks a little bit like that first sharp fall back to the left of the screen there a little bit, and then those few days of trying to rally and then falling away again has a very similar look. I mean, it is always possible that this last week or two has been a spike rejection low. We're consolidating here to kick higher. That is a possibility, but it's not the most likely scenario. And I think we can see in this market's behavior previously similar periods of attempted rally that begins to lose momentum, and it takes a little bit of time to sort of top out there, several days in fact. But I do think we will get that risk fall away to the downside yet again.